Guys, I have to admit that rapid fire build just took my heart and never gave it back. This setup for me is much better than twisting a blades gameplay. You will have such amount of adrenaline pumping through your veins by using this setup, it's absolutely insane. You will one-shot most of the enemies even without optimized setup. All the Uber bosses one-shot. Uber Lilith, easy money. It can't get any better than this. Simply make couple stacks and with poison, that's game over. Rapid fire poison setup.
A few moments later.
Poison rapid fire rogue build absolutely annihilates Lilith. You can carry anybody with yourself and simply one tap this boss, and later on you have to go through these animations. Unfortunately, she's not understanding yet that she has been dead for like a minute. But definitely you will have tons of fun. It's super crazy setup. Poison, rapid fire, rogue is ridiculous with T-Bolt's will, condemnation, oh man, and poison. But if you still need help or you want some crazy items, then I can recommend you DVING.net. These guys have been working for many years. Simply use my promo code RBDIA or RBDIV to receive 15% discount on absolutely all services. But now let's get back to my rogue rapid fire setup. This is endgame build, and most important part that this build will push high tier nightmare dungeons. I didn't went all offensive. I didn't make glass cannon setup. If you will notice, all my aspects pretty much are defensive orientated. My priority is to have fun at nightmare dungeons, tier 90 plus, and slap uber bosses. Simple as that. That's my priority. I don't want to switch my pieces here and there. I don't want to run glass cannon setup. I want to farm health tight easily. I want to go to nightmare dungeons, carry teams, carry players, new players, and kill uber bosses in like 15 seconds or less. And this build do that even without optimized gear pieces and optimized Paragon board. My stats are absolutely nasty, but the core synergy here is between your poison, imbuement, T-Bolt's will pants, and of course condemnation at dagger. On my T-Bolt's pants I have 20 resource points that will transfer to my combo points. Actually, I can reach 23 combo points with this setup, and condemnation dagger with couple siphoning strikes will give us all 21 combo point in our hands, and that will deal ridiculous damage. And if you're gonna pair it up with poison, and I tried all imbuements, I tried multiple skills, and poison freeze works for me the best. Shadow imbuement, not that great. Poison deals shit ton of damage. It's bugged just the way with Twisting Blades Rogue, and the same story here with Rapid Fire Rogue. It's simply bugged. You will deal insane amount of damage. You can see how much damage you're dealing to the health bar, and the poison is doing maybe sometimes even more than that. So poison is crazy. For my Vampiric powers, this is like somewhere in between in farming and DPS. So I took couple for my farming purposes, Vampiric powers like Ravenous, Hemomancy, again, just to go to Helltide and kill simple mobs, non-elite enemies with this Vampiric power is super easy. 4 seconds, boom, everybody is dead. 4 seconds, boom, everybody is dead. If there is a lead, boom, use your rapid fire or siphoning strike, boom, everybody is dead. And I switched my skill tree quite a bit here to fit my playstyle more. Of course, we are using Shadow Step, we are using Raged, just to give us more protection. Like I said, this build is made for late endgame and high tier nightmare dungeon pushes. We have exploit. In my eyes, exploit is one of the best skills to use on your amulet. You should definitely use exploit. This passive skill is absolutely nasty, much better than weapon mastery, and any other. My Paragon board is pretty much the same, but we took a damage reduction from Elite here, we used Tracker, we switched some things here and there. We are using Turf node. Every node right now is at level 21 for me. I'm going for damage. I am thinking to switch maybe crit damage for other things. Tricks of the Trade is not needed in this build. It will not work with poison imbuement, so core damage is not that important. Crit damage again will not boost your poison damage, but when your imbuements are on cooldown, we have tons of crit chance, so that crit damage sometimes is really handy just to take out enemies a little bit quicker. But I am definitely thinking to respec some things here and there, and this is most important part. I'm using cheap shot, and from here I'm going for damage reduction from elites. Elites are the only thing that could worry you. Of course, in your gear you have to max out resistances. I have maxed out almost every resistance in the game. I have tons of damage reduction, I have tons of armor, you saw my health, and I'm still farming for better gear and pushing my setup to be basically unstoppable, unkillable. Anything that the game will throw at me, I will be immortal, even after fixes or patches or updates. So I strongly recommend you to try rapid fire setup.